What's up? It's Jay. Welcome to my channel. My channel is fairly new. Well, I started it last year, but only did like 2 videos. And then I got too busy. I'm going to do a reading for Cancer. For the sign of Cancer for April 2020. Cancer, April 2020. Please like, dislike, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know how y'all feel about my new venture and YouTube tarot readings. Cancer, April 2020. Spirit, give me messages for Cancer for April 2020. Cancer, April 2020. Zodiac sign of Cancer, 2020, April. The messages. Oh my God, all these reversals. I just did a reading for Scorpio today. You guys got some difficult cards. All right, we got past, present, future. The past energies are the King of Cups, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, King of Swords in reverse, and Ace of Wands. So this King of Cups, that could be you. You could be in the King energy, the very mature, emotionally. Or this could be somebody else you're dealing with, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Something is being juggled, but not very successfully, with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. You got the 7 of Pentacles. Well, let me reword this. This is for the past energies. Somebody is having a hard time juggling something. So you got the 7 of Pentacles. That's, all about working hard at something and seeing the fruits of your labor. You got a King of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's in reverse. Could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Possibly Aquarius. This person or you is in the negative energy of the King of Swords. Not necessarily, well, yeah, it's the negative energy. It's the being overly just logical and kind of just cutting people off, or just, not caring about other people's opinions or anything like that. But you took action. What did you take action on? Or there was a new beginning. We're going to clarify this Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it could have been a Gemini. Even a Virgo. That's too many. Sorry if I'm pausing. What happened in the past? Cancer. So, I think that you, in the past, you did get together with somebody, and you tried to manifest your wish fulfillment. You felt like you had all the tools that you needed, and so you did come together with somebody because you felt like they were the one. Felt like you had everything you need for your happiness. Okay, we're going to go on to the present energies. In the present, and I'm sorry, this doesn't necessarily have to be about love. Yes, this is definitely not necessarily about love. It could be just a project you were working on. You have some juggling. Maybe you're trying to juggle your love and your work. But regardless, you did take action because you felt like the magician energy. You felt like you had everything you needed to manifest your true happiness. So, back to the present. We got the Three of Pentacles. That means coming together, working with someone. Working with someone in a relationship, or working with someone in a business, just coming together with people to build something. But you got the Devil in reverse next to the Judgment card. Okay. So, you could be letting go of something that was kind of addictive to you. You could have been addicted to somebody or something, but you're realizing that you can let that go. You got the Judgment in reverse next to the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so presently you may be realizing that something is unhealthy, or you will soon realize something is unhealthy. Because you also got the tower in your present. So something is unhealthy and you have been awakened to it. It's painful. And the tower. You could be letting somebody go. You know, the tower is all about, you know, the lightning strikes the building and it's going to come down. Something is something you either are going to get some information that's going to really shake you up. It's going to tear something down. Something could have just happened or is like about to happen like really really soon. Because you got the tower in the present. But it's towards the end of the present. So it's either already happening or about to happen. Something is going to get shook up. The tower is never a very comfortable thing, but usually it's something that needs to happen. Let's see if I can get a clarifier on what this tower is about. What's this tower about? Yeah, it's about a page of swords in reverse. You know, a liar, a sneaky person, a troublemaker. Maybe you're going to find out about a liar, some sneaky behavior. Gosh, these readings are just negative today. In the future, you got the world in reverse. Every one of these is in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Temperance in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. So you're feeling like something is coming to an end. You don't really want it to, but you because you feel like there is it's no victory in it. You don't feel accomplished. It's a feeling of I think this has to do with the tower. You got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Feeling trapped, but no, you're really not. You're really not trapped. You kind of know that, but yet this has you very off balance. This situation has you very off balance, and it's blocking your intuition. You need to dig deep, but you're gonna cut somebody off because you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Clarify all this future. Yeah, you feel like you can't create what you want out of this situation. There's a block here. Oh, my cards keep falling on the floor. I'm gonna do another spread. I feel like that reading was kind of love. It wasn't directed. It was just, I just read the cards. This time I'm going to do a reading for love. Strictly for love. Love for Cancer, April 2020. Tell me about love. Messages for Cancer. The month of April 2020. Cancer. Spirit. Show me messages for Cancer, for love. Yep. Oh yeah. I just said you're gonna cut somebody off. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. You are emotional right now. Oh my goodness. Like I just said at the last spread, I feel like you're about to cut somebody off. You got the Six of Swords for your situation. This is a Celtic cross. The Six of Swords is all about leaving from a bad situation, going to more calmer waters. It's also covered by the Eight of Cups, which is also about walking away from something. You know, it's very disappointing. It hurts, but you know you got to walk away. The reason it's an obstacle is because it is so disappointing. You don't really want to walk away from this, but you know you have to, or you feel that you have to. The underlying energy is the Hermit. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. But basically, you're walking away, you're going to go within. You know, do some soul searching, really analyze everything, take some time out to yourself. The recent past, you got the Four of Cups in reverse. Something was very dissatisfying. There was an offer, you didn't want it. What's crowning this is the Nine of Swords. This is that card that's all about a lot of anxiety. You could be losing sleep. Just really pondering over things over and over and over. It's all in your head. It's driving you crazy. In the near future, you got the Two of Swords in reverse. You're very conflicted. Very conflicted. But it's in reverse, so you may get a little more clarity. You may come out of that conflicted feeling. Your energy is the Five of Cups. It's all about disappointment. You're only focusing on your spilled cups. You're not looking at your full cups. You're seeing the cup as empty. And you're really distraught about it. In your environment, you got the high priestess. I don't think this is a person in your environment. I think basically you've been getting messages. You know, cancers are very empathic. You know your intuition is telling you everything. You're getting downloads from the universe. In your hopes and fears position, you got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Upright, this is about standing your ground. This is about feeling like you're losing. You feel like other people have the upper hand, or you fear feeling that way. For the outcome, you got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, upright, great card. It means being on your shit, having everything you need, being independent, successful. It's in reverse. I'm going to clarify that one for the outcome. Give me another card. I don't like bad endings. Tell me more, because you got the Judgment in reverse too. Clarify. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Judgment card in reverse. Come on, cards. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. You could be dealing with somebody that's very bossy and basically thinks they're the shit. They could be, controlling. Yeah, I see a breakup. Obviously, this isn't going to be for everybody. I mean, there's a million cancers walking around. I can't read for everybody. But whoever tunes into this video, it very well could be for you. I'm going to use another deck now. These German fortune telling cards. Kipper cards. These sometimes can tell about the nitty gritty. Some not so nice cards in this deck. All right. Give me the messages. Give me some information about Cancer for April. Cancer. Change. Going through a change. Something is changing. I mean, a breakup, that's a change for sure. So. False person. You got somebody around you that's up to no good. They're a fraud. They're lying. Two-faced, whatever the case may be. False person. See that? You can see the energy of the card. Somebody up to no good around you. Courtship. It's definitely could be your partner. However, you could be about to get with somebody else. Tell me a little more. Tell me a little more. Despair. Yeah. You got expectation. That means you're expecting something, but you know, it could be vice versa. Somebody could be leaving you. Maybe you're what lived to come back and you're feeling despair. But I think it's you. You're the one leaving the other person. Because you know they were a false person. Now I'm going to do some oracle cards. These are for advice and guidance to deal with the situation at hand. Cancer, April 2020. Advice for Cancer. Spirits. Give you some advice for Cancer. I think Cancer needs some advice. You got a card called Talisman. A lesson truly learned is crystallizes earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. All right. So clearly the choice you made, you are divinely guided, and you'll be okay. You've learned from it. We got mountain. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around the mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Okay, a situation is unraveling, and your best plans are leading you into a tricky maze. Your challenge is to separate out the elements of this puzzle to get a better perspective on what happened. You may have lingered too long in a place where you didn't belong anymore, seduced by a temporary solution. As you untangle yourself, it's important to maintain a sense of humor. Don't fret, you will learn something valuable that you'll need later when faced with a more dangerous situation. Breathe and know that you are loved. Oh, there it is. Cancer, keep your head up. Chances are it's a good thing to walk away from this. It's probably not meant for you. Anything that makes you feel, a person that makes you feel all this despair and anxiety, they're probably not right for you anyway. And sometimes that's just a pill you gotta swallow and let it go. Easier said than done sometimes, but it looks like you're moving in the right direction. All right, Cancer, that's your reading, and have a good night.